And Crow lifts its head up and says, "Shh, they're getting closer." You know, the vultures. Anyway, man. Okay, jokes don't work on this fucking show.
That's why we don't tell jokes.
It wasn't a joke. I was just like thinking about that. But no, funny thing, man. I go to work on I think Tuesday, man. You know, before Christmas. I show up at work and you know, there's this fucking hot blonde girl. You know, she's you know the to-go specialist, whatever you want to call her. Anyway, she tells me, "Hey, you know, Ricardo, you got some bananas?" And I stopped dead in my tracks. I'm like, "Bananas? Like, do I look like a fucking monkey?" You know, she's asking me for bananas. Anyway, so I was just like, "You fucking kidding me?" She's like, "No, I'm craving bananas." It's like, "All right, you're craving bananas? You know, when do you work next?" Thursday. So, you know, I was just like, "Thursday, all right, I'll bring some bananas." So
Why did she say to point her in the nearest direction? Isn't there shopping?
Yeah, there's shopping.
There's a grocery
there.
store right in the same shopping center.
She's an attention whore, I guess. But it's the type of girl that, you know.
Is she good looking?
She's good looking, man.
Yeah, that's what it
yeah,
is.
but the
She's
minute
used to
that I
having
tell her,
guys
hey,
cater.
hey, I'm like, you putting on a little weight? She's like, shut up. Just like, no, for real. It's like, sorry, well, you know, and I'll pinch her like side, and I'm just like, girl, you need to do some side bends, you know. And she gets all insecure. But the fact of the matter is like, I'm like, whew, fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hot ass.
So you
shit.
brought her banana and then
I
what?
brought her fucking bananas, dude.
Pussy.
I brought a big one and a small.
You're
Dude,
such a fucking pussy,
I don't
dude.
kiss this girl's ass, dude. I'm always telling her shit. I'll tell her, you look like a pixie and shit. Look, you got ears like Spock. I say anything to make her feel insecure, and it's funny because she always loves talking to me. I'm like one of the people she digs talking to. I mean, you know, she's always asking for advice, you know, like this and that and the other thing. So, yeah, I brought her bananas. Should have brought her my bananas.
That's what I'm saying. Unpeeled.
Yeah. No, but I brought her, you know, I bought some bananas. There was a big one. There was a small one.
Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke, man. Fuck you. Come on. No, this really happened. That's why it's
Okay.
not a joke. So, you know, and I told her, which banana do you want? You know, she chose a smaller one. I was just like, mm-hmm.
What, that was
Like-
your little penis test?
No, I wasn't my penis. She chose a small one. I'm just like, you know, and I teased her. I'm just like, feeling a little insecure about the big banana. Because the big banana was 3 times as big and shit, you know.
Three
And, you know,
times as many calories?
Yeah, and exactly. But she, she's been having like stomach problems and blah blah blah. I guess that's why she thought, you know, like bananas would help her out.
They're supposed to.
So, you know, she's in the, you know, I see her peel the banana back. She's eating it. You know, I walk by her a couple minutes later, and she's like, "Oh man, that banana didn't make me feel good." She's like, "Maybe you used it in the wrong way." You should have stuffed
Supposed
it.
to unpeel it. Oh, wait, she did unpeel it. What was I going to say to you? Oh, how old is this bitch?
20. Twinkie.
Stay
She's
away,
20.
baby.
20, dude.
Stay away from them.
Nah, she'll stay away from me.
Who does she look like if you had to compare her to a celebrity? Blonde, right?
Kind of like a semi Britney Spears in a sense. Man.
Okay,
It's got,
she's kind of cute.
Yeah, no, it's definitely cute, man. But she kicked my ass for talking shit on this show.
Does she listen? Have you
I hope
pointed her in
not.
the direction of
I've mentioned it. I
the
just
Sperm
hope she
Donor
doesn't.
Show?
I've mentioned it, but I don't like to mention.
Lucky Lou won't even listen to our show. That
Are you
motherfucker.
kidding? Not even for a second.
Nah, he's all about self-improvement and making his life better, and I think he thinks that this show will dumb
Cripple
him
him?
down.
I think it'll handicap him.
I
Come on.
guess.
So that maybe that's why he's not hanging out with us lately. I guess he feels that.
His wife was gone for like 3 weeks in Colombia, and I only
but
saw
all
him
he
like
did
twice.
was cry on his pillow.
I only
while
saw
she was
him
gone.
twice, man.
Wow.
He's got this whole routine down every morning. He wakes up at like 6. He's checking his messages by 7. And by 9, he's out in the field and having meetings, and he's keeping
He's
busy.
on a time schedule. All right.
He's keeping busy.
Oh, that's good.
Can't blame
That's
him.
what that's what successful people do. You know, but successful in what way? I don't know, but you know, that's what a lot of people do, and they're successful at it. I like the leisure of, you know, like kind of like having the option to build my own schedule. Not that I can do it much these days because, you know, my aim and my goal for the future is, you know, it's a mature one. So, but I'm going about it in a different way. I don't like waking up at 6 in the morning. You know, it's not easy waking up at 6 in the morning.
Well, you work
know.
nights, so that's not even realistic for you.
Well, I just, you know, my own time or my self time, like my me time. it's after 11 p.m.
Yeah.
I'd like to drink some wine, watch a movie, play a little poker online, maybe chat with some friends overseas and see how they're doing. Because, like I said, my aim in the future is, I'm gonna they probably are my future. Those people that live overseas, go back and see them. They give me a place to stay. Things are different over there. It's not all just like this financial mumbo jumbo. Over there everything's a little laid back. It's easier. It's time. Time just dissolves into. It just dissolves into like your own time. There's not a lot of responsibility. It doesn't fly by.
Well, I'm sure the money you make, or the dollar has
it does.
a lot
it trades
more weight
for,
over there.
Definitely. It's like being a fucking sumo wrestler in other countries, but not Japan. I guess that's why I steer clear of Japan. Japan's something else.
It's like New York and San Francisco.
Japan's the most expensive city. Like I said, it took over Moscow and the most expensive city.
Moscow's expensive?
Moscow's the second most expensive city to live in the world. And I think that's because capitalism, there's no capitalism out there. So, living in a city like that, it's probably the only, I can't say for them, but it's an expensive city as far as, like money. It doesn't.
I love living in California. I've lived in other places throughout the country, and there's nothing like California. But it is expensive out here, man. The dollar doesn't go that far, and you're right. It's when I went to San Francisco for Thanksgiving weekend, and I used to live up there. I used to think San Francisco was such a big city, and then I go there, and I feel like I could just fucking run that town.
Really?
I feel like the hustle and bustle of.
Why don't you run for mayor?
I feel like the hustle and bustle of this L.A. County area is just so much faster paced and so much more crowded.
What do you expect with 4 million Mexicans?
It's unbelievable up there. It's such a great city. I love San Francisco. Expensive though, but I love it. Yeah.
Well, California is sixth in the world economy. And that we're talking about a state, not a country.
I thought it was third, but
no, it's sixth. But think about every country in the world. Think about like these country with these like Arab Emirates that sell fucking oil. We're still dependent on oil. These fuckers are just so ridiculously rich. They don't know what to do with their money anymore.
Well, they don't share it with anybody. It's not like they give it away. But like Dubai, is that what you're talking about?
Right.
That kind of place.
Yeah, Dubai is responsible for making 7-star hotels. Whatever happened to the 5-star hotel? They make 7-star.
6.
What happened is they skipped that. They say these are 7-star hotels.
What is so
and
great
they
about
built
them?
them on man-made islands.
That's nuts.
That's insane. Think about all the architecture. These guys must have had so much fucking money that they were wiping their ass with $1,000 bills, which don't exist, by the way. So they built an island, put hotels like these major high-rise hotels, and I'm thinking of saving my pennies for 10 years just to meet a woman that would stay in a hotel there. Make her fall in love with me and become a sugar mama. It's an investment. If you want to become
make her fall in love with me.
Make her. That's right. But then again,
That's funny, man. I didn't know it was man-made islands. That's unbelievable.
Man-made island. Dubai is man-made, man.
That's crazy.
It's like that ain't shit. 3 years ago, maybe 2, I read about how China's building this city inside of like some kind of crystal star structure, and of course, only rich people are going to live in there. But it's a city within walls. It's like nothing you've ever seen before, and they're making it right now. I'm not sure when it's going to be done or when it's supposed to open, but it's fucking ridiculous. I watch a lot of Asian TV, so Korea has a lot of like real estate. Only rich people move out there. They play golf. They're fucking old. They
You
have
saw
money
the
that comes from
opening
money.
ceremonies for the Olympics in China, right? Did you see that?
But China?
Yeah.
No, all I remember from China, man, as a
You didn't
bad
see the
memory-
Olympics this year or last year?
Yeah, I saw it, but I don't remember the opening. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that. What did they spend for
It was $1 billion.
the
at
fireworks or whatever?
least. It was just amazing. Just the way the Chinese.
Yeah,
are
but it's
so
easy for the
precise.
Chinese, man. $1 billion you said they spent on that. That's like they asked everybody to pitch in 50 cents. You know what I'm saying?
But there was no computers though. It was all people. They dug out this huge hole, and all these people,
Grand Canyon?
all these people had like little signs with